We are now in the middle of COVID-19 panic. We cannot go to school. We cannot see our friends face to face. We even cannot go to the church and have a worship service together. I miss you all. It is my prayer that you are well and healthy. Today's text is James 4:13-17 and Luke 12:13-21. Please read those passages. Making plans is normal and acceptable. We must make plans in life if we would like to succeed. If you don't know where you are going, you will never get there. We must make plans for retirement, saving money for homes and cars and college tuition. Plans are vital part of life. But James is asking us this question. Is God involved in those plans? Let's look at what James is telling us. People were making plans about how they were going to accumulate more money. They had plans to go to this town and that town, make a few million and move on and make a few million more in the next town. Their plans were set. Just understand. James is not against making money, yet he is against making definite plans and not allowing God to have any say in those plans. The people were making plans as if God didn't exist. The people were making plans without considering what God wanted for them. Then they would boast about what they were going to do. This is what James reminds us. We don't know what tomorrow may bring. In fact, tomorrow may not come for many of the people. This thought is similar to Jesus' parable of a man who has an abundant harvest and builds new barns so he could retire, relax, eat, drink, and enjoy in Luke chapter 12. This man had a great retirement plan and he could have huge assets. But unfortunately, he was gone. Many people today inherit their riches and threw them away in no time because they do not understand the value of what they possess. And the Bible tells us that it is greed, and the greed is idolatry. How could it be greed and idolatry then? What's wrong with that? I mean, how many of you wouldn't like to have enough money to retire and enjoy life? How many of us haven't dreamed of being independently wealthy? Notice that Jesus condemned the wealthy man not because he was wealthy, but because he wasn't rich toward God. See Luke 12:20 and 21. God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich towards God." Not rich toward God. What does that mean? It means the wealthy man cuts God out of the picture. Yes, Rich people can be rich enough to pay all their bills, buy a car by cash, and purchase a home just by writing a check. Anything they want, they can get. So if they can supply all their own needs, why do they need God? You see, Jesus isn't condemning wealthy people. He didn't condemn people for being wealthy. He condemned them for being greedy. Greedy is the belief that if I can only get enough money, I can be safe and secure. And greed is created when we allow worry to run our lives. We do worry too often about our lives. And if we let our worry run over lives, we can end up like so worldly people, running after money and possessions. We can even end up arguing over the amount of money we get in an inheritance. Therefore, greed isn't just a problem for wealthy people. Anybody can be greedy. So, why is dealing with greed important? It is because it makes us worship our possessions, not God. That is why the Bible tells us greed is idolatry. The problem is many people are heading in the wrong direction in life. They keep on looking for pleasure from this world, and they will eventually end up dead. But let us remind that our life is not our own. Our life is a loan which must be returned to God. Our attitude toward this life shows our commitment to God. So, let's not be discouraged because we are in the chaotic situation. Rather, let us remember that God is the source of our life and everything. And let us invest our time and energy for God's kingdom, which is eternal value.